hello, all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. Look, I've got a vaporwave snail and everything. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a paradise killer adventure. You're not vaporwave. You must goes now. Okay. Hopefully my controller turns on. Oh, it did. Fantastic. Lovely. No, I don't want to quit the desktop. I want to continue the investigation.
Paradise killer.
It does not autosave. Right. Yes. What were we doing? Well, so off screen, I did say that there was. Let's grab this. Got ourselves a relic, lovely. We are trying to solve a murder, of course. Who was murdered? The entire council, or whatever they're called, the syndicate, the people who run this island, which is Island 24. They're going to destroy this island and move all the citizenry to Island 25, but everything is run off like space magic. Which take a while to explain, but here's the space code, which everyone worships, but who is a real tangible person that gave everyone powers. I think I already donated blood, but whatever, we'll donate some more blood. Lovely. So yes, I wanted to figure out how to unlock more of the terminals. And of course, looking up something like that is potentially quite dangerous because you don't want to look up anything about this game, do you? Oh, I found the glistening stone. Ooh, is that the one the ghost wanted? But it's full of happiness. Okay, where is that? Is the ghost close? Is it a close ghost? 105 meters. I mean, if it's that particular ghost. And what I was planning on doing, do I have a run button? Got a crouch. Got a jump. I think I might be going maximum speed already. Okay. Oh, so yes, one of the ways to unlock more stuff is to buy enough of these. So I was doing that already, and I think it actually told me that, which is why I was doing it. And another way, well, I should talk to a particular person that I've been told, and then we can worry about the other one later. I have. There you go. I did a side quest. Lovely. That's it. I'll describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Oh, I can keep it. He's fading out of this world and can't take a stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you find the happiness they gave me. Couldn't know. Oh, Shinji's here. What do you want, Shinji? The stone the spirit gave you? Yeah, sure. It's a wonderful depth to it. Hoping it was going to be a no. Why? Want to sell it? Why do you want it? Gems that are tied to suffering of others are one of my collections.
That's strange.
One of? Yeah, I also collect antiques from the planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrails, prayer reefs from mad monks in the Venus labyrinths. Do you want to sell? 2 blood crystals, one-time offer. Yeah, sure, you can have it. That sort of brought me happiness. It brought me saves, which is also kind of important. What am I doing? Yes. So I want to talk to you because I want to talk to you anyway. That direction is the direction I want to go in. And they support you. Let's see if we can figure out how to get in that direction. Poirot never had to worry about getting into strange places. That's not true. Poirot never had to worry about his hair looking stupid. Columbo never had to worry about his hair looking stupid. How do I jump? There's the jump button. Okay, we have officially gone to where we started, but whatever. We're quite close. How is the volume? I think the volume's good. Please tell me if it's not. It's the sewer maintenance. I'm being slightly distracted. Everyone loves sewer levels, don't they? It's their favourite. Oh, this is literally the person I came to see. Never mind. What are you doing in the sewers? It's Crimson Acid! Syndicate Idol and Secret Trader. Also more stuff, I did not have time. Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long. Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England, in AD 1002 under the sign of the Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight the Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations. Always funny to pretend that says guerrilla operations. Became known as the glamour. She's goat though, so wrong animal. As the glamour of the battlefield due to us. What? Became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the great betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. Hello, Starlight. Let's turn the sound up a little bit in my head. We're in the dark time. Somebody has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the exile back. Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but the head, things change. Oh, she wasn't always a goat lady. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods, so that makes sense, because God is a goat in this game. The compliment. The new look suits you. Adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble. I know that French. That means I do not know. Nanny the hell indeed. What's the A to B to C? The sewer pad. Quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol. Somebody for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough, serve the gods as best you can, yada yada, that kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. How's the marketing secrets? Don't do that, keyboard.
Thank you.
On an island full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose and something to gain, business is booming.
Thank you.
Look, before we get into the secrets, I can tell you, we need to talk about your investigation. Judge brought you back from exile. You have their authority and you can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Not everyone wants you to punish the guilty. They're going to want you to remove certain players and redefine the shape of the Syndicate for their own ends. Be careful of the power you've got, lady. So you want to buy a secret? No, I want these upgrades. How can I help, lady? Give me the upgrades. You've got any upgrades for the Starlight? You've come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers. Indeed, I am. Let me just grab some of this and also remove that from the screen. That doesn't need to be there anymore. Looking for evidence. I think I found the evidence. I've got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more symbols. I'd love that. That's literally the thing I want. Get into more systems, more evidence. I can do it for 10 blood crystals. What? I'll come back later. Need to find more crystals. Can help, lady. We'll come back. Well, she has to have an endless journey. I've got to reach the moon. It's quite far away. Can I go that direction as well? Let's go that direction. That's the way I came. Is it? Get out of the way of the door. It's not the way I came, you know. Had I not paid for that save point, I would have had it. Still, it's blood crystals all over the fucking place. Which is the jump button? Oh, it's the jump button. I see one there. Okay, we're officially going in the wrong direction. Let me up. Let me have this. Oh, blooping. You can't tempt me with phones. I'm trying to get blood crystals. I just need the one blood crystal, right? Where was it? It was somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I've definitely been up here before as well, which makes it... There you go. I'm doing detective work. I now have 10. Let us return to the goat lady. We shall have to find more to save. Here's your damn blood crystals.
Business is business.
There you go. He's doing business. Oh, hello, Phoenix. This is a murder mystery. This is Paradise Killer. I play Lady Love Dies. We need to install this manually, lady. Take a look into your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you have to look elsewhere. This is the only one I have. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is the dead Nebula knows where one is. Well, better talk to Dead Nebula then.
Investigator is here.
Keep that in mind. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have.
Sure.
Yes, it has that energy. So, somebody went, oh, what if Danganronpa wasn't full of obnoxious anime shit and was aimed squarely at bisexual people? And that's this game, basically. No, it's not quite that, but I'm on it. How can I help, lady? So yes, there has been a murder. So, settings-wise, we are in... Oh, it'd be quite difficult to explain where the fuck we are. We are on the 24th island. What is that? Okay. The gods came to Earth, gifted man technology, and the world became embroiled in a millennia-long war. The gods betrayed by their enslaved army and are killed, imprisoned or driven from Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god, a silent goat, learns of the Syndicate and psychically gives them power. The Syndicate uses his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and the reality-folding drive to fuel them. Lady Love Dies... so there's been... every time they make islands and they go, oh, fucking demons are here, oh, scrap this island, we'll make a new one, and all that is sort of fueled by just civilians, like in the same way the sort of Warhammer is constantly like throwing humans to the Emperor to so Paradise Island sequence 13, Lady Love Dies, that's the character we're playing as. is seduced by the god damned Harmony. She's exiled to the Idle Lands. 964 years ago, Island Sequence 24 is born. 10 years ago, demonic corruption incident. Henry Division legally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother and during his arrest, he also kills the syndicate. Exorcist Grace bloodlines. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of the Paradise Island Sequence 25, nicknamed Perfect 25. 1 day ago, preparations for Perfect 25 being completed. The Syndicate Council retired to the penthouse to meditate and birth the next island. Henry managed to escape from his cell around midnight. The council are murdered exactly on midnight. Henry's found outside the building by Akiko. Akiko informs the witness that Henry's been found, and these are all confirmed. And the first seal guards are murdered. Akiko confirmed. So there are 4 seals to reach the council. And the first seal is just 2 very strong guards. The second seal is you go for a door and then you're in space, and then you have to solve a puzzle. So you can't even go there unless you can breathe in space. And I don't know what the next seals are. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks Paradise Gates. Doom Jazz arrives to examine Henry and confirms the blood in Henry's stomach is that of the council members. We checked the blood of the 2 guards, and they're not guards. They are 2 randoms, and Akiko's being very suspicious about that. Things like Henry is permanently tied up because he's got a demon inside of him, but he did not escape his cell on his own because somebody used explosives to get him out. Doom Jazz is very flirty, which might mean he's secretly evil, but he also is the only person who's not a dick to me, so give him the benefit of the doubt. Syndicate meeting is held in the courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. Judge decrees that bringing Lady Love dies out of exile. A full investigation. So we've been in exile for like 3 million days, and that's when the game starts. Full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight, which is our computer, which we're using right now. Waits for Lady Love dies to make contact. So these are all the characters. These people were all murdered. You'll see lots of pictures of Johnstruct because that was the leader of the syndicate. I have no idea who any of these people are. All these people have moved to the next island, apart from Grace Bloodlines. Sorry. This is the council who's murdered. We are the syndicate who are still here, and most of the citizens have been shipped off already. And citizens are like the poor folk, obviously. But there's Judge. Judge. The only people who it can't be, according to Judge, is Judge, because Judge is like an emotionless machine person. Deeply sculpted. There you go. I mean, they've told me there, but and me because I was locked up. So it could have been anyone, but the prime suspect is Henry Division, and all these folk here that I can talk to. So the gimmick is, the game finishes when I can go to Judge at any time and be like, I know who it is, it's this for this reason, and then the game ends. And the game doesn't do a Danganronpa, here's how well you did. You better be satisfied. There's a canonical winner, murderer, but it's up to you to prove it, and you can prove it any time. So you can spend like months trying to figure this out, or you can just go, ha, that person. So there's me. No full pictures. Is Grand Marshal Akiko, who's definitely lied to me several times. That's Carmelina, and doesn't like me very much. Nobody likes me very much because it's because with the police. So I'm not that surprised, but still. But Carmelina Silence. She's the architect of the next island. There's Crimson Acid, who's an idol turned secrets broker. There's the Doctor Doomjazz, who's a doctor. Lydia Daybreak, we see her when she's a fairy woman, but don't know much else about her. Sam Daybreak, we don't know much about him yet. Witness to the End, we spoke to him. He's suddenly gone quite religious. And Yuri Knight, who fucking hates us. Who's the secretary to several people. There's Judge. Oh yeah, K-Hax is missing. But yeah, we have all this stuff. We have like alibis and stuff like that. So Dr. Doom Jazz has a broken back door, so we can't log him. So we can't trust his alibi because of that reason. But every time you talk to somebody, it adds more to talk to other people. We have these crimes. Crime to end all crimes. Yeah, so we know the murder weapon for the... Hang on. Henry Division stole her knife, but it's a sharp knife, and we know the guards wasn't killed by a sharp knife. It was killed. They were killed by a nicked knife, and she's holding a nicked knife or nicked sword. I think this is a hit. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot. Let's put the pyramids on. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, it's daytime. We're going to talk to a goat. And you can tell at least some Danganronpa went in here because you can just hang out with them. Got time for the chat, Crimson? Find yourself on an island full of criminals, ladies. Are you one? Let's be sassy. You want a criminal? A criminal? Plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean?
Be coy.
All shops need stock. My secrets, trade needs secrets. I don't have a wholesale supply I can get deliveries from. Why?
Why?
Boredom mostly.
Strange.
I should never have Montserrat convince me. There's too much writing for me to do voices, so I'm not going to do voices. Montserrat convinced me to be an idol. There's nothing wrong with being an idol.
Thank you.
There isn't, but it's not the life for me. I was caught up wanting to help the Syndicate. I gave up the life I loved. We're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It's easy for everyone in that tower to think the crime is something everyone does but them. But I'm just keeping a record.
Investigator
But
is-
you sell. You're the one buying. Oh, here we go. Release increased. Okay, but like, so every time you talk to somebody, this fucking list gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think that's sort of the point. You could do absolutely everything, but you should like be satisfied at a certain point. But right now, I'm John, so I'm just gonna click on everything. Suspicions. Because every time you talk to somebody, you have to verify with someone else. It adds a tiny thing to every single else again. I request secrets. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for the last night? I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you lots of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it. Who's got motives then? These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and Witness. So that's basically all the characters. Take a pick. Come with your one. I've got no money. I gave you all of it.
My ways.
You've got a point. Your motive. Any reason why you'd kill the council? I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island's full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me. Hate what the syndicate's done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. They gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against the idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia, so to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all. Yeah. One of the things to go to the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Oh, I see. So yeah. Is that enough for you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it. But somebody did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. So that's why I'm being straight with you. I appreciate that. It's Henry. You think Henry did it? Do you? I'm asking you. I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? A lot of people do this. So it's like, yeah, you're talking to the wrong person. The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave. He was possessed by a demon. Convenient answers are dangerous. That is true. Yuri's testimony. Yuri's got some things to say about you. I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. Yuri's a prick. He says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the marshals. How do you two start talking about that? Asking around about motives.
Who knows?
And he thinks that's enough to be my motive, that I'd kill the council just to try to be a marshal. You denying it?
Doesn't add up.
Yes. No, it's true, lady. Well, people are straight when for particular subjects, I assume. No, it's true, lady. Do you think that's a motive for mass murder? It sounds tenuous to me. I'm glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you. It's no secret that I want a life forced. I want out of the life forced on me. I'd love to be a soldier again. It has to be done the right way, though, not through mass murder. I mean, if you want to be a... whatever. Last night, where were you last night? Was here at my hideout waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always one of the last to leave the island. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when the judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Any evidence of that? None. No alibi.
I don't like this.
That paints you in a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew a mass murder was going down, I'd have gone away to corroborate my alibi. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did it managed to keep it extremely quiet. Oh, we need to talk to Lydia, who's our taxi driver, because she seems to have helped somebody get inside there. We found a rope and footprints, and the only person who's got a car is the ferryman. My ferry person. I'm taking your word on that. I'm running a business here. If I had something to sell to you. Okay, K-Hacks. Interrogate. Found a tuft of your hair in K-Hacks' workshop. And
Paradise
that puts you in the scene of disappearance. Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. We need to talk, Acid. You never call me Acid.
Time cannot hide.
So why was K-Hacks accusing you of stealing the key to the second Holy Seal? Oh, I completely forgot about this. There's a lot.
What do you mean?
You shit. This makes you a prime suspect, Spill it. I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know
I have
that.
a bad feeling about
Get on
this.
with it. The Holy Seals, the Holy Grails, the Secret Hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps.
You got it wrong.
I was losing sleep each night thinking about them. And you K-Hacks, I don't know how to pronounce that. K-H-X. I'm not saying K-H-X every time. Designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of this game. I also knew he was obsessed with me. Obsessed.
What do you mean?
More than I expected, though. He was just a tonic for me. But he had got it into his head. They've achieved perfection on the next island. Yeah, K-Hacks was obsessed with Crimson Acid. He descended into heaven.
Paradise
His
for you.
diary called you his queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen. The guy was out of his mind.
Don't.
You keep
Like
using the
this.
past tense. I'm not stupid. If the council got it on his bad side of a killer, and the person who designed a part of the security is missing, he's either dead or might as well
Facts
be.
and the truth.
Did you do it?
Secrets breed
Please.
mysteries.
Even if he was going to squeal to Montserrat, I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship, and I could persuade him to do almost anything, except give you the secret to the second Holy Seal. There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it?
Who knows?
You ask a lot of questions. Someone in the Masahiro Heavy Industries owed me a favour. That favour wasn't an hour in one of their high-end computer labs. Turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. I put the key back in his workshop, apologised profusely, and did something to take his mind off it. Did you use the
We're in
key?
a dark
No.
time.
I know where and how, though. The obelisks on the beach. The key works on them.
Got it.
And that's the second sealed secret.
I have my way.
No, there's more, but I don't know what. Do I have to write that down? Why didn't you use the key? Bad vibes, lady. Fill it in the air. Things are happening on the island. It still makes you a suspect, Crimson. I know. Okay. The beach. Hundred more things. Akiko's motive. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Nice doing business.
Secrets aren't free. Fuck, I don't have any money. You know what? That's fine. It means less talking. Well,
Thank you.
alright, I sense this is also sort of a trap. Why? I don't know why I even went there. Hang on, no. Did you see Witness last night? I heard Carmelina went to visit him last night. Did you speak to her? Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lady on the last night of the island. You should speak to her. Okay. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Can you tell me anything about the... Oh, my cup of tea. Drink my cup of tea. This is the best secret. Okay, I left it a tiny bit long. Tea shall get drunk. Can you tell me anything about the marshals stationed at the first seal? This is a juicy one, lady. You buying? Fuck.
Business is business.
Bloody... Akiko's alibi. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Thank you.
Didn't see Akiko last night. Did you speak to her? Have. Carmen's alibi. Did you see Architect last night?
Thank you.
Heard she was hanging out with Witness last night. You should ask her. I mean, that's true. Doom Jazz. Yes. Yeah, but it starts before the stream, because, you know, I make it for the stream. But yes. And, I don't know, it's sort of magical. Sometimes it only takes 20 minutes, sometimes it takes 40. Did you see the doc last night? Knows something about his clinic, but won't charge you. Find the back door. I found the back door already, but, Henry's alibi. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements? I've got nothing else. What Aku says Henry's escape. Haven't worked with her to me about it. Okay. Seems to be physical evidence near the scene. Okay, Crimson Acts. It does tell you stuff though. I've already been there. The only way to the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If you went there, they'd have to be log checked the nightmare computer logs. We knew about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago. Worries me, nothing is surfaced about it. It's either, as they say, someone's keeping it a secret. How did he get to knowledge to communicate with the gods? The library in the HQ is full of forbidden grimoires. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of stuff, but I'm not allowed to ask about it. Okay. Well, that saves me a little bit of time. I think she's Anthro. I think, because we're in like the weird vaporwave future. I don't actually want any skins. No, I'm not. I mean, one of the characters is a skeleton man. Farewell. Yeah, the god is a goat, so I think she got blessed by the gods. I want to go see Skeleton Man or Lydia Daybreak. Everyone with an exclamation mark has something new, basically. But like that's constantly everyone, because you have to cross-reference everything with everything else. We've got ourselves a relic. There's too many of those. I would read, but there's a lot of reading in this game. Okay, she's close by. Oh yes, and there's one particular person who is not on the list of suspects. When you cross a bridge, you actually do get to see the Aurora Borealis. Oh, it's there as well.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
This particular fellow is not a suspect. He's just some random demon that likes to turn up. You met that Yuri creep yet? Seems like a bad time, a real bad time. Spying us though, you know, Chief. Like that sack of shit could actually kill the council. He's got a secret though, you can tell. Everyone here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, love dies. Oh, off he goes. Oh, he's not far. Get down from there, you. I can't reach you. No, I might be able to reach you. Oh, that's close. Yes. Well, you win this time, Shinji. He's a demon. So... Where am I trying to get to? You. Thank you very much. Let's have some dead nebula. A2. Ooh.
Dead Nebula, thank you for your continued patronage.
Tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make. You're our most valued customer. Do you have a favorite?
Sorry.
That's great. Good answer. You must be a hit at parties. Never mind that. Remember to upgrade for Starlight we mentioned. We've come through for you. Hang for a sec. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade thing out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses. Why is everybody like this jammed in the vending machine? Dead Nebula security chief is a real moron. He'd be showing off just before the slaughter ritual. Thinks exposing OS loopholes is a great way to impress people. Why did he have a Starlight upgrade? Did a favour for somebody he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. They promised him a piece of the Syndicate tech in return. What he got was an unusable upgrade for use on the device you never see. Like I said, moron. How did it end up being in a vending machine? Marshals came knocking. He tried to hide it. It's jammed in the dispensing mechanism. Should come out if you try making a purchase now. It's been rebooted. Works for me. Appreciate it. The copper makes out a confession in the range of our microphones. We'll let you know. What do you mean you've already bought everything? You don't. You've not. You want to... Oh, I guess the next vending machine. What, a specific vending machine? Who are we looking for? I hear you, Shinji, but I'm not looking for you. I have no blood crystals, so I can't save. Where's Lydia Daybreak? But I don't have the blood crystals, don't look us. I'll be right back, Lydia. Well, it's fine. No, I won't. It's the fairy woman. Oh.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
I'm being kidnapped. What leads you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it!
How come you're asking me about this now? We never talked about it before in my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now mass murder, it happens... You happen to bring it up? I've had a lot of time to think in the Idlelands. Not a lot to do up there, huh? Missed you. I missed you too, LD.
Complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin, well, simple. Don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target. Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need the skill to master. Got a new car since I've begun. It's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded, got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament. Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again. I don't know if the M is in meters. Hope the next island has roads. The cosmos is fine, but the concrete feels different. You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD? Sure thing. Thanks for the ride. We've increased our relationship. Okay, well, this is rumored stuff, but at least I won't have to pay for it. Did you have any problems with the council? No, me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into politics and scheming on the island. What about the rest of the syndicate? And it will come to mind that has a grudge against the council. This is a dark line of questioning, LD.
Come on, LD.
If people find out I said anything, I'll get a target on me.
Glad to be back.
You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine.
I'm glad to be back.
Need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long, things are weird on this island.
Complicated.
You're telling me? Okay, because it's you, I've started to worry about a couple of people. Yuri's up to no good. What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Kamalina's the other one. The architect, why? Gut feeling, LD. You buying this Henry story? I hope it's LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture. Maybe it's a little too convincing.
What?
Oh, I see. That's probably meters, yeah. You think something else is going on, LD? I'm worried it's too easy to accept the Henry story. What if someone set him up? These islands are full of power plays, and what if one was exploiting our preconceived notion that oppressed citizens will rise up given the chance? That's a scary thought, LD. Where were you at the time of the murder? Simon packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go for the Paradise Gates. So the next island, I took him over there, but we could go through. Before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder. Okay. Will the logs at the gate confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but it got shut down. What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities. Let me tell you. And it's a complicated procedure. The gates need to sometimes draw enough power to do the calculations to get you to the next island. How is that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise. Just a little bit of single reality driving, huh? You got it. Holler at me anytime you need to go for a cruise, LD. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius, LD. The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece. You probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid, he was getting arrogant. For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind. A slighted genius? Maybe. What about you? I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have any motive for killing the council? I get it, LD, just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this. You're happy here? As anyone can be. You ever got a motive for killing the council? He's ambitious and wants power, and that is true. But it's not going to be it's not going to be the E2 people who are evil. Well, it might be, but like, probably won't be. He hasn't. If this was Agatha Christie, it could be, because Agatha Christie goes sorts by trope and goes, have I done this trope yet? No, I've not, and just does every single one. Which is like the one time it was the butler, but like, but the problem is she didn't break any rules because the butler was like a defined character. It was the butler, one of the trained ones. Spoiler warning: the killers are the butler and the maid. But like, they are actually characters that get interviewed and not background people. But yeah, you can't use you can't like meta your way through an Agatha Christie novel. Has anyone owned through it though? Unknown Power is bad news. He used to be a small time, a shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. So one thing I liked about Glass Onion is I won't spoil Glass Onion, which is of course a murder mystery movie, but it's made by somebody who's blatantly a fan of Agatha Christie and is deliberately made to trick Agatha Christie fans, if that makes any sense.
What are you talking about, Andy?
It was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs and started to be charming.
Huh?
His charm's fake though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Statistically though, it's going to be somebody who's nice to me. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I've got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. Because where's the story otherwise? Danganronpa had a particular style. Because I played all 3 Danganronpa games, as one does. And there's always like a fairly obvious killer and it's not going to be them in Danganronpa. And then there's a second level, and it's not going to be the second level person either. It'll be the third level, or sometimes even the fourth. Like, it'll be like a plot upon a plot upon a plot upon a plot. And you could like figure out shit that way. So here is, I'll spoil the first murder in Danganronpa because everyone can guess the first murder in Danganronpa because his name is written in blood upside down, and to a Japanese audience that might be sneaky, but to an English-speaking audience it's not. So there's a character called Leon, but upside down it looks like 11043 or something like that, not 11034. And you're supposed to, the character's like, what does 11034 mean? It's like, that says Leon. Anyway, that's not the point I'm getting at. But like, the actual murder is, because you're all like school children for some reason. Not school children, you know what I mean. You're anime characters. And there's 12 of you that's been locked into this facility and told to murder each other. It'll be 11037. Yeah, that's it. 11037. And then, like, everyone's like, we're not going to murder each other because a murderous bear comes along. And he's like, you got to murder each other. Something bad will happen. You're never going to leave unless all of you but one gets murdered. Anyway, so like, and then you see videos of like your loved ones, and so a murder happens. But right before the murder, one of the characters is like, hey, I know you from school, so there's like a potential romance. Can you swap rooms with me? I don't like sitting in that room. So like, there's this whole weird setup of you swapping rooms with one of the characters, who's an idol as well, and then she gets murdered. And the twist on that, because it's the first one, it's the simplest case, is Leon did it, but Leon actually did it in self-defense because she was going to murder Leon. She switched rooms to set you up specifically, but just Leon was stronger than her and murdered her back too quickly. So like, all of it, like, so all the scene dress up doesn't make any sense because like Leon couldn't have planned and that's 2 layers. But unfortunately, Leon still did the murder, and then he gets murdered by a bear by lots of baseballs. But like, and that's example of like 2 layers, because it's like the twist is that really it was self-defense, but or he sort of, but yeah, like, but then later on a third thing will somehow cover up the evidence as well. LD, I think I have something we need to discuss. Yuri's alibi. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night?
Good talk, LD.
I was talking with him all night. And of course, if you have enough layers, it can actually come to the original person again. Talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups.
Good talk, LD.
You know, LD, the move to the next island. The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. Masahiro, a heavy industry built his car to do it, but the only thing this island can go through these gates, and I'm a fairy woman. On the night of the island ends, I wait for syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them, take them through the gates to the new island.
Sure.
You in contact with him all night? Well, there was a time I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked with him to confirm the warm-up sequence, and I couldn't get through to him. That is interesting.
What the hell?
Any idea why? It's unusual.
What the hell are you talking
It has happened to a couple times before. Reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd that it happened last night of all nights. Try checking his phone records of the comms tower. Hopefully I can do that now. Something I think we should discuss. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal Guards outside of the council building? Not a thing, LD. I was working last night. Often go climbing. A new hobby. Never been one for physical pursuits, you know that, LD? So the repelling gear I found in the tyre tracks from your car on the roof of the council building doesn't belong to you? It's coming across as a bit smug, Lady Lovejoy's. Can't say it does, LD. I'm sorry I can't be more help. There was a better way you could have gone about that questioning.
Why?
Why are your tyre tracks in the penthouse?
Come on, LD.
I think that wasn't from last night. When was it then? A couple of weeks ago I went up there to think. Sunset looks so good up there. The penthouse is off limits. You're trespassing. You've changed, LD. What happened to the devil-may-care attitude? Besides, the penthouse is the most secure building on the island. I couldn't get in if I wanted to. Somebody got in. I have someone... It's because we are Popo and sometimes it shows. It shows. Second Holy Seal. What do you know about the second seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through the big door in the council building. What do you know about K-Hack's disappearance? Haven't seen him in a while, LD. Hoping you turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out to be ready for the next island. Guess something bad happened. Have you poked around this place on the mountain? I have, yes. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Sorry, LD, I didn't see Akiko-chan. Have you asked her about it? Did you see Architect last night? I didn't see LD waiting for the courts to pick her up, and I heard she was at Witness's apartment, if that helps. Did you see Crimson? If you asked her yourself, I didn't see her last night. Did you see the doctor last night? DJ said he was in his clinic all night. Have you asked him? Anything you can tell me about Henry? For real, LD, you need to speak to Akiko. Did you see the witness to the end last night? He's usually in his apartment. See, the problem is the characters do often go, "Well, you're asking me." It's the sort of thing where, but like, there's no reason not to ask everyone everything. I heard Calm went to see him. Henry escaped. What do you know about the escape? You read the report. That's all I know. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession? Henry caused demons to corrupt this island. LD, you saw the dead zone. It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try there. Okay. Probe. Something you want to tell me? Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? This is a sensitive subject, LD. For whom? It is about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know, I told you the Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight. You became a new person. What if it was a god that did that?
Strange.
You mean a blessing?
Damn it, LD.
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess enchanted blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion.
Come on, LD.
Deception is the god of... by God is a crime? I know, because that's why Lady Love Dies was locked up. I don't want to just accuse him. What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guided by elite custodians. I know there's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's pushing to get in on the council. But he's been deceived. Would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
Come on, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. Okay. May your spectre gaze upon a star. May you reach the moon. I don't know, it's quite a lot of jumping. I do need to talk to Sam Daybreak as well. I believe there's a terminal over here. See, you want that blood crystal as well. No, that's for bloodletting. I don't want to do that. Where do I get the dead nebula thing? Or do I already have it? I'll know next time I find a terminal. I think I've spoken to this ghost already.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, they said about the beach earlier. Although I didn't pick up his blood crystal, so maybe I haven't been here. I wish there was a run button. Ah, maybe it needs a machine that I've not drunk everything. No, I bought everything from this machine, which means I've been here already. Boarding point for boat trips, going around the island. Someone says boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days ago. There's no reason given. I wonder why. Why would he shut them down early? So yeah, we've got knockout as well. Okay, no, I want to... Ooh, hang on, is that another blood crystal? And one there as well. It's our lucky day.
Blood crystal obtained. Recording obtained.
Neat. So, yeah, stream 1, this is stream 3 of course, I did like 80 days ago, and one of the reasons I held back on stream 2 is because Twitch gave me a bunch of warnings about copyright music. I did not get any of those warnings for yesterday's stream, so I think that was just an accident. I did look up online and all the music should be covered, it shouldn't cause any issues. So that might have just been... It happened. I think it happens with games sometimes. Just something weird happens. Like a company presses a button that has nothing to do with the artist. You know, it's one of those dead terminals, I've forgotten what they're called. Is it? Yeah, one of those is what I'm looking for. Vending software. Oh, God, that requires fucking loads. So, Cosmos and Pyramids. Does that... I've got... But I should have Cosmos, but... What's this one? Right, so I don't think I can get into the second seal until I get this. That requires basically everything. I wish I could note these because, like, looking at the map... Oh, it is noted. Okay. Fair enough. I'll give you that game. But also, they all look identical. How the fuck am I supposed to know which ones I've done and which ones I haven't? But, at least I know to just go to the nearest one. How do I go up? I would like to get to the island, please. Yes, yeah, I should teleport. Oh yeah, that's frustrating. I try to keep the in-game music. I like to, and especially because a game like this. I don't know where Skullman is. Let's go to the Opulent Ziggurat anyway.